Hello, brothers and sisters of Black and Dark, welcome to my age. My race is about common sense. My race is about common sense. I try to keep it down to 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, something very, very, very important. It ain't not important to liberals, libertars, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. Because I'm not Yo Arse, man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And those people who follow me, the elite, the beautiful elite, thank you very much for sponsoring me and helping me out in my time of days and needs. I only need a few. I don't need a whole lot now. I don't need a whole lot. As I said before, if you're religious, don't watch my videos. If you're sensitive, don't watch my videos. If you don't have a habit of asking questions, don't watch my videos, because most people are idiots. The true idiot is, by the way, a person who never are inquisitive. I'm a philosopher as well. I'm too many things to list. Check out my credentials. I'm doing a response video because of an associate of mine who wants me to do a review on him. I'm not going to put Emeraldpillarking versus Minister Jap, because obviously he's not a pimp, okay, and he's not an alpha. But of course, I'm just going to go on this video because I've already encountered this guy, these type of guys, all of the times. Kevin Simp Samuels and Kevin Simp Samuels and Alpha Strategies, Lucario, Tariq Nasheed, all of these are beta alphas. They can never be alphas in their life because they're young, okay, compared to me. I'm old, okay, and I know what I'm talking about more than most of them. But of course, I'm boasting because that's who I am. Okay. Now, let's go on with the video take. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you'll put it down below. I'm the realest alpha on the internet. Yeah, I got videos. Yeah, I back up what I talk about. But anyway, well, let's go on. Let's see what we gotta say. Let's go.
Like hoes out here shooting niggas. This hoes out here robbing niggas, drugging niggas. You heard Cardi B say that she used to bring niggas to the hotel room, drug them, and rob them. So if a nigga caught Cardi B in the streets and pistol whipped her, would you cry? No! That's what she signed up for. That's the game. Hoes supposed to get the shit slapped out of them. You supposed to handle hoes.
Yep. Okay. Well, of course you're supposed to do that. But be careful how someone may flip on you. From what I learned, from I recall, okay, that a pimp has to put the smack down on hoes because she ain't selling enough pussy or she stepped out of line. That's it. But of course, he's not a pimp and he's not an alpha. I'm just going to call it like it is, okay? And if someone says I'm not an alpha, ask me a question. I know why he's not an alpha. I know why Kevin Simp Samuels is not an alpha. There's a lot of guys out there who I know is not an alpha. But other than that, I'm not going to go through this whole video. Leave it. I'm going to give you a feature, okay? I'm not going to go through this whole video because what he talks about is regurgitated information. I don't talk about regurgitated information because I live the walk the walk. Got my Pornhub. I'm on OnlyFans. And by the way, OnlyFans is about to be pulled down for some strange reason. I don't know why. I got my shit on there. I'm a model. I take care of myself, you know. I help fat women. I'm a masseuse. I'm a babysitter. I'm too many things to list. But let's continue on. I'm not going to go through this whole video. I think it's pretty irrelevant. But you sure already know that most of you guys, pimping ain't easy. But simping is. Alright? Let's continue.
Hoes are not civilians. Hoes are not women.
Right.
Listen to me. They're not innocent women.
You're a type of women, but you're still women.
Street bitches. Bitches in the life. You smack the fuck out of them when they play with you. Cause they gonna smack you. They gonna try with you. They gonna scratch on you. All that shit. These hoes attack. You know?
Okay, yeah.
You know what? Peep this. This is a sheer example of why you should never jump in the middle and try to defend hoes. You're going to look stupid and possibly get your ass whooped.
That's right.
Check it out.
Nigga, like, the fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga.
Hey. Those bitches right there. Right?
You know what? The smartest motherfucker in this room was this white guy right here who just walked past this bullshit.
He was like, he got
that was smart. This white man right here, let me get the fuck away from this shit. These hoes crazy. And that's what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Fuck up. What do you mean? Like, fuck is you talking about? Stay over there. Yeah.
Listen, so many guys go into the projects. And when I was a blue pill, I used to go into projects. Somebody told me before you start going into projects, simply for some used vaginas, watch your surroundings, because it can set you up for murder. Murder, death, and kill. Because most of them project welfare bitches, they do that type of shit. They'll rob you and then sell your items. Especially if that's a real true hood bitch, okay? So you better be careful. I've made a video about this countless times. And I would also want you guys to know something here. I'm old school. I'm older than most of these Japs out here, these Lucarios and these Tyreek machines. I'm older than most of them. I act the way I act because that's a method to my madness. I do my shit personally and professionally. I don't do what everybody else does. I do not cater towards the YouTube because they'll censor me. Alright? I already pulled down my Morpheus Knowledge 3 and 5, and I have no idea the reason why. Maybe because I'm schizo, okay? You know, maybe because I'm Schizo-Indigo. That doesn't make me delusional. Alright, peoples? When you have schizophrenia, it doesn't make you delusional. There's different types of schizos out there. Be very, very careful. But let's continue with the video.
New York hoes can get it too!
She's not speaking for you. You got a bum-ass A-boy jacket that came out in 1990.
Damn. They always talking spicy.
Yep. And there's always an instigating simp back in the background.
They always talking spicy.
Always some instigating simp.
Till you knock the glitter off their lip gloss.
Listen, guys. When I hear guys talk like this, there's no vital information here. Alright? Let's be sure to take your true advice from a real alpha like myself. You come to the Emeraldpillarking.com and you'll be led on to the Patreon and all the other videos I have on Pornhub. Me traveling to Ethiopia, talking real knowledge to women and men. I do it off the camera. I don't do it no longer. I still do streams. I still do streams, but not as much. Because I'm really picky about who I want on my streams and stuff from now on. I gotta really know a person, and they gotta be paying too, because I don't do that this free streams anymore. I don't do that shit no more. But let's talking about 2 and then 39 minutes. Let's see what we learn in 5 minutes.
See, hoes act like this. And these are the bitches you smack. These are the bitches you grab up.
Those are the bitches didn't have
fathers. You know what I'm saying?
Either.
You know, these are the bitches that need that work. These are the hoes that can get it too.
I'm just done. Get your money up. Alright? Alright? You wanna know how shoes I got on that Steve Adams one?
Don't nobody want Steve Adams no more.
What the why you stood there?
See, look at these hoes attacking.
You're attacking anybody.
See, Chicago, Memphis, St. Louis, we on some bitch. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
He knocked the phone out of his hand. I remember.
We knocking the kinky twist out this hoe. I didn't know New York, y'all had some ratchets like these. These hoes.
I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. Ain't nobody harder than me. Alright? I'm the voodoo man. The magic man. I don't do guns. I don't try to do fighting. I speak a word, it happens. I make things happen just by my words. I don't need even to do too much. My spirits, which you may think I'm delusional, do things for me. The demons, yeah, and the angels, yeah. But other than that, let's continue with Minister Jack. As I said before, I'm not going to put versus Emeraldpillarking versus Mr. Jack, because he don't have that many subscribers, and I think it's irrelevant, okay, to do that. I only put verses when I know it is relevant. Alright, let's continue the video.
Comb their hair. What's going on, man? Y'all hoes need to go clean your hair, man. Comb it, bitch. You see what I'm saying? You see how tough these hoes get? But let me show you how you humble them. Let me show you how you humble them.
You petty as hell. You can't even afford this. Nobody wants you. What you doing this for?
They stay putting hands on niggas. Watch how you gotta handle these hoes.
I don't do when you get mad.
This is not a woman. Again, she is not to be treated like a civilian.
Jezebel.
She's a hoe. It's time to work.
You sound stupid.
Dirty bitch.
You know me?
Don't you jump in that shit when a nigga smack one of these hoes. Don't you jump in that shit. You allow that shit to go down.
Oh.
Now he beating all these hoes ass.
Yeah, me too.
Shout out to my East Coast niggas, man, for not
Because the daddies didn't train them, so that's their all the years that women don't get disciplined by fathers, alpha fathers especially, because trust me, most of you people out there haven't been raised by a disciplined father. Most of you. Alright? Disciplined fathers are very overprotective, especially their daughters. And this is why I try to tell women that if you didn't get approval when you first started dating, you didn't really have a good dad. Unless your mom intervened and she went to court and all that, that's another subject, because sometimes they both get on each other and then all of a sudden the mother do some stupid heinous type shit. Because there's more deadbeat mothers than deadbeat dads, because dads don't have a chance in the court, so we don't have to talk about that. We already know the statistical rates. Whenever you hear a woman say out of her mouth, okay, deadbeat dad, just her saying that word in any offensive way to any man or any black or white, it doesn't really matter. She is most likely ignorant. She doesn't know that the deadbeat moms are causing this to happen. She doesn't know that when a woman goes to court, he loses. He can't win. Most men don't go to court. Most men don't go to court. We know that, babies. We don't go that. But fucking with a real alpha, most women who are in the grave is because of alphas. They're only like 10% out there. You may consider them psychopaths. They don't play that shit with women and children. And also little boys. Like a lot of men who are raised by single mothers, they don't know how to respect their elders. Alright? And how I know this, because I walk up on the basketball court all the time, I just tell them straight up I'm 47 off the top. That's automatic respect. But once I hear a boy talking to me a certain way, then I know he didn't have a daddy. I know the fact. I know by fact he didn't have a daddy. Because I'm 47. You respect your peers. But other than that, the only time you're really supposed to put your hands on anybody, not just a woman, it's when they cross over your line. If they touch your finger and you told them not to touch your finger, that's an offense. And plus, it's wise to record it too, because 9 times out of 10, some people, the courts ain't going to abide by that. They might charge you. Worst case scenario, you told them not to touch you, right? You gotta record it, because you gotta record their actions, because these days they ain't playing that shit. If both of you got bruises on you, you both get charged assault. That's how the law works. I'm telling you. So start recording this shit before you start enacting this. As soon as somebody says some shit, okay, we're gonna try this shit. I'm gonna turn on this shit. Now, what the fuck did you say to me? And let him say what he gotta say on camera. Alright? Because when you do this, you hit a woman, you are more likely to lose, because the court is biased. Okay? And I'm not gonna play no more, because he's been talking for 5 minutes, and that's all he does. He talk. He eventually becomes so angry that he becomes an automatic alpha in time. Most guys will never become alpha because they'll always be dealing with used vaginas. And when you deal with used vaginas, you are a simp automatically. It doesn't matter what you say, okay? Because that's the real meaning, true meaning of a simp. Suckers, investing, and mediocre pussy. Mediocre pussy. Okay, that's the word. Mediocre pussy, right there. You're investing your time and your essence. You do not invest time. This is where no money, no honey comes from. No money, no honey comes from if a woman has a huge vagina and you have no intentions on doing polygyny with that female. You have to charge her to the game. There is no other communication skills. It's assets before ass. And that's all I really want to say, guys. So this is not a versus match, because Fresh and Fit, ABBA and Preach, okay, all these guys are beta alphas. They will never be an alpha. And it's sad though, but I keep telling you guys, start talking about virginity. The importance of virginity is right here. If she's not a virgin, don't pursue her like that. Pursue her on a business like mine. Have something to sell to these hoes. There's like a lot of men out there, a lot of beta males out there. They have something to sell to these guys, and they will pay you, just like I get paid from my clients as well. Yes, I do have a Patreon. I got one Patreon. I used to have 4. Oh, and by the way, if you do join my Patreon and you're not being active with me, I will delete you off. I'm not really ambitious about money, you know. I only have 60 slots, you know, 60 slots now. And say you ain't doing nothing, you ain't talking to me, okay? I just cut you off. Alright, that's all. You know, you just have to get it from the real McCoy, and I'm the real McCoy. I've traveled abroad. I got my Pornhub. I'm gonna keep repeating it. Oh yeah, and by the way, you guys have to get on Rumble. I might have to get off of Rumble if they don't approve of my goddamn videos soon, because I wonder how long it takes for them to monetize my videos. Okay, you know, Rumble is like a video version of a podcast. Okay, Rumble is like a video version of a podcast. Okay, where you can say whatever you want, and they get paid off the advertisements of your videos. Got it? And so right now, Rumble is having a problem with monetizing my videos, and I'm not breaking none of their policy again. Okay, so I wonder how that works. Because I do have a sense of personality and charm, and none of this is scripted now. Nothing what I talk about, because it's experience, anecdotal experience, babies. But other than that, if y'all guys want to keep watching this guy, that's up to you. I don't watch a lot of guys, 90% of guys on the internet. Alright? It's a waste of time to watch them when you have to talk to the real McCoy. It's a waste of time. I'm out of here, guys. I hope you learned something in this video. Check out my bio before you run your mouth. Peace.